Good morning. My name is Duane Price. I'm here representing my teammates Kelly Poe, Nicole Slade-Acti, Anna Hutko, and Kamisha Wallace. And we are all from the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases at the NIH. And I'm here to talk about our real-time work planning system. And we'd like to thank the IGNITE program for our opportunity to discuss the system today. Although the system is designed to help our entire program, we're going to focus the story this morning on the benefits of the system through the eyes of a new administrative assistant. So, sorry, I skipped through that too quickly. There's the intro slide. There's Nicole. So Nicole is a very bright undergraduate. She's majoring in public health policy. She's accepted her first entry-level position in our program where she helps our scientific review program manage the peer review of biomedical research applications that have been submitted to us for funding. So Nicole has a lot of jobs. Her primary tasks include entering data manually from applications into various databases. She's also going to be preparing meeting-specific documents. She's also going to help manage the peer review panel, and she's going to help manage the meeting itself. Now, that's just the mountains. She's also got over 100 different tasks that she has to accomplish in each 4-month review cycle for each meeting. To complicate matters, though, she's actually assigned to 8 different meetings. Each meeting is unique. She's dealing with a different scientific review officer for each meeting. Some meetings are face-to-face at hotels, some are on teleconference, many are chat room style online. We also have strictly mail reviews. She has to be fluid with 8 different databases minimally, and she also has to be very fluent with 3 different teleconference systems. So she's got her hands full. In short, she can be juggling over 800 different tasks in any 4-month period. Fortunately, our management team recognized that this is a problem, and we developed many years ago a spreadsheet to help facilitate communication and time management among the staff. But there are many, many problems with this specific form, and I'll just briefly glance through a few. First of all, it takes over an hour to fill out. There's 100 different tasks. There's many different data elements that have to be transferred from other systems into this to give basic information. So basically, Nicole doesn't get a complete sheet from anyone. In addition, each review officer has his or her own style for transmitting the data. Most of them are going to send it by email. However, some are going to put it on a shared drive. Others are going to hand her a piece of paper. And one very creative review officer has developed a SharePoint site of her very own that she provides the data on. So Nicole gets this data. She spreads it out in front of her, and she manually transfers the data from the different spreadsheets onto her daily to-do list. Now, occasionally she'll have time to look a week ahead out in time, but often it's at the very last minute that she notices she has mutually exclusive tasks that are due on the same day. So that's a problem. Now, it's also a problem for the management. What happens when Nicole's sick? What does the supervisor do? First thing the supervisor is going to do is ask who can help out, right? So the problem being the supervisor doesn't actually know what each individual administrative assistant is doing on a day-to-day basis, so it's strictly voluntary. Who can help out, and please do so. In addition, they don't know where all the fires are. Nicole has these checklists. She transfers the data to the review officer, but there's no central location to say what got done on what day and what needs to be done in the future. So functionally, the supervisor has to go to the individual review officers and ask what needs to be done today. If Nicole is out for more than a couple of days, usually what happens is the immediate deadlines are missed. And the supervisor and the review officer have to pitch in to get the drop-dead deadlines met in order to accomplish the tasks. So in short, our program, we take responsibility. Our program has failed to provide Nicole with the tools she needs to do her job. All right, and Nicole's really looking forward to graduating with her degree in public health and taking a job somewhere else. She's leaving. All right, so I'm just going to very high level give you a snapshot of the system that the IGNITE program has helped us to develop. Essentially, you're looking at our minimally viable product. It has been developed in concert with a very capable person in our office, Lisa Vitlasil. Basically, it's a series of forms and reports housed in an Access database. So I'm not going to go through all the forms, but basically some of the key ones that we have a meeting-specific planning form and a data entry form. We have task search forms where you can search by administrative assistant, you can search by a review officer, by task, by date. And then we also have a form for identifying task overlaps. Okay, so that's automated. She can see at a glance what tasks might overlap in the next 4-month period. Okay, so the benefits are many. I'm not going to read the entire list, but there are a lot of benefits to the system. The one I want to focus your attention on is the last one at the bottom of the list, data capture and analysis, because that is important for the last 2 slides we're going to walk through. So what we want to do is help our staff move from a reactive to a proactive management style in managing their own workloads. We also want to help our staff to look at the data that's been captured, and basically want them to analyze the work processes that they're engaged in, to identify trends, to predict future problems based on the data, and then to change operational processes. So we want to empower them to do that. So in short, we want to establish a culture of continuous process development, and that's an important idea, so I'm going to repeat it with a little twist. We want to establish a culture of continuous process development that's data-driven. All right, so as Peter Drucker, the father of modern management, said, the best way to predict the future is to create it. We firmly believe that. Our vision is to increase the productivity and efficiency of our talented federal staff by helping them become proactive and predictive. That transcends our program, it transcends the NIH, it transcends HHS. Okay, I hope you guys share that vision with us, and we want to thank the Ignite program for the opportunity to explore it. Thank you very much.